This hat doesn't. Step away from the mic. Sound like this. Please stand as the dignitaries and graduates enter.
Por favor, pónganse de pie para la entrada de dignitarios y graduados.
Would you please remain standing and remove your hats for the presentation of the colors by the Westminster Public School Color Guard.
Por favor, permanezcan de pie y remuevan sus sombreros para la representación de la bandera a cargo de la Guardia de Honor de las Escuelas Públicas de Westminster.
You may be seated. Good morning, Hidden Lake families. I am Dr. Jimmy Chisholm, Master of Ceremonies and Assistant Principal at Hidden Lake High School. Next to me is Ricardo Quintana Luna, Co-Master of Ceremonies and our community liaison here at Hidden Lake High School, also a Westminster Public School alumni. At this time, I would like to introduce our honored guests. Please hold your applause until the last name is read and we have completed all translation today.
Buenos días. Estoy aquí con el doctorado Jimmy Chisholm, maestro de ceremonias y director auxiliar de la Escuela Preparatoria Hidden Lake. Mi nombre es Ricardo Quintana Luna, co-maestro de ceremonias y especialista comunitario de educación en Hidden Lake High School. También soy un graduado de Westminster Public Schools. En este momento me gustaría presentarles a nuestros invitados de honor. Por favor, no aplaudan hasta que se haya leído el último nombre. Nuestros invitados de honor son...
Our honored guests are Mr. Kenneth Chancho, President, Board of Education, Mr. Aaron Martin, Secretary, Board of Education, Ms. Christine Martinez, Treasurer, Board of Education, Mr. Dan Orecchio, Board Director, Board of Education, Dr. Pam Swanson, Superintendent of Schools, Mr. James Stewart, Principal, Hidden Lake High School, and Mr. Mark Belnay, Social Studies Teacher, Hidden Lake High School. Would the faculty and staff of Hidden Lake High School please stand and be recognized? Would the parents and guardians of the class of 2023 please rise and be acknowledged? You are commended for all your support, effort, and the hours you have devoted to your children. to help make their high school years successful. We appreciate you for this dedication to your students and to Hidden Lake High School. We offer our most sincere thanks.
Los padres de los graduados de la clase 23, los felicito por todo su apoyo, esfuerzo y las horas que han dedicado a sus hijos para ayudarlos a ser exitosos sus años en la escuela preparatoria Hidden Lake. Le ofrecemos nuestro más sincero agradecimiento.
It is now my honor to introduce Dr. Pam Swanson, your Superintendent of Schools.
Thank you, Dr. Chisholm. You look fabulous. Hello, Hidden Lake heroes. Let's give it up for our graduates. What a spectacular place this is to start the next chapter of your lives. But since we're at the Opera House, I think I should change chapter to act. So, what a great place to start your second act when you leave here, right? That's right. This is the first time Westminster Public Schools has held a graduation at the Ellie Caulkins Opera House. But no worries, I'm not going to let any of these folks sing to you, all right? We're going to say a few words and get you up here to get your diplomas, although I can't vouch for Mr. Stewart. You never are sure about him. I hear he has a great tenor voice, and who knows, maybe he'll surprise us all. He says no. Okay. Graduates, I want you to know you and I have a special bond, and you may not be aware of it. In a way, we grew up together. And you're going, what? Dr. Swanson, I think you're a lot older than I am. You see, I was named superintendent of Westminster Public Schools around the same time many of you were in kindergarten or first grade. And I think I could say from my heart, this is all part of my generation. And you've done us proud. And I'm certain, if you think back to those early years in school, maybe you were a little bit excited, a little bit nervous, because it was a path in life you had not gone down before, and you probably had a little bit of uncertainty. I know I did. And like me, you probably had family and friends and teachers that you could lean on just a bit through those years, or maybe a lot, and mostly during probably some challenging moments. So what I'd like for you to do, graduates, on the count of 3, I'm going to have you stand up, turn around, and I want you to give an Opera House applause to those people who helped you get here today. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Turn around. Let's hear it. Thank you so much. I figured that would wake us all up this early in the morning. And actually, for all of you who helped our graduates get here today, I think the graduates know, like all of us know, none of us do it alone, and you certainly deserve that. So graduates, I hope those emotions you're feeling right now stick with you the rest of your lives. I've always believed that having an attitude of gratitude is a key to a happy life. This is a time for celebration and optimism, and also a chance to really think about what you want to do with your life, with that second act. An opera, after all, is a story. So when you leave here today, you're going to be composing your second act. You're going to be writing your story. Think of what kind of impact you're going to have on your community, your friends, your family. As you know, there is no one definition of impact that works for everyone, but there are a few truths that should apply, I think, to all of us. So here they are. Life is short, so live it. Love is rare, so grab it. Anger is poison, so dump it. And fear is paralyzing, so face it. One of the great traditions of Hidden Lake High School graduations are the remarks you're going to hear in a few minutes from Mr. Belnay, one of your teachers, who knows all of you so well. He puts a lot of time and thought into his shout-outs, and I look forward to hearing from him. But one of my traditions that I do in graduation speeches is I try to find a lyric or a quote from a song that I hope can have some meaning to you on this special day. This year, the song I selected is Future by Paramore. And just a few of its words go like this: I'm writing the future. I'm writing it out loud. So just think of your future. Think of a new life. Don't get lost in the memories. Keep your eyes on a new prize. Graduates, you are ready for your future. Go out there and write your second act and make us proud. And remember, once a hero, always a hero. Congratulations and Godspeed. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Swanson. Now, please welcome our principal of 16 years, Mr. James Stewart.
Por favor, demos la bienvenida a nuestro director, señor James Stewart.
Wow, what an honor. This facility is amazing, and it's great to see you all here today. And I am blessed with this boldest class of graduates I've seen in 16 years. Years ago, I had a conversation with one of my foster sons. He, like many of you, had experiences, situations, and events that placed him in foster care. I asked him if he would want to go back and change his past. He said, no, those experiences are what make me who I am today. I would not change a thing. Outside our office at Hidden Lake High School is a quote that says, be bigger than your story. The experiences and life you have lived define you and make you bigger than your story. Never change those. Behind you are those memories and experiences, yet some of those experiences, I gotta tell you, are worth repeating. I'm reminded of a young man who came to Hidden Lake angry, wanting to fight almost everything. Today, he is a very calm, compassionate, and well-spoken man that I'm proud to know. The stories of his incidents, though, could fill a book. Another young man took his time graduating from Hidden Lake. He nearly ran over my foot, though, out in the parking lot from the choices he had made that day. Today, we can laugh about that because those experiences is what make life amazing. Another young lady treated life calmly and with an old soul, yet she had her own things going on. She could talk to anyone, but when she came to us, she struggled. And she finally finished in November, and I'm so very proud of her. Finally, I'm reminded of a young lady who's graduating a year early. She demonstrated that she is brilliant. And when we talk about graduating early, that's one of the defining things at Hidden Lake. We had 60 graduates who finished by the 3rd of May and were done with their schooling. And some were 3rd, 4th, 5th year seniors, but they finished before school was done this year. And that's something to be proud of. We have quite a few 11th graders who are graduating this year. We even have a 10th grader graduating. So moving on from your past is your goal now. To quote Jelly Roll, I took the rear view off this old Ford so I only see in front of me. Now the past is out of sight and out of mind. In front of you, right? I might be able to go on with that song, but we'll go on with the speech. In front of you are your dreams. Share those dreams with somebody eye to eye. I'm not talking over the text. I'm not talking over social media. Because when you write an email, text, or post on social media, it's like a movie. You get to experience it at that time and you feel good, bad, whatever, but you can't change it. You can't change what's written, and it can follow you. And you can't go back and have that live experience. I really push you to learn to call or FaceTime others. Take the time to have a direct experience and explore the mystery of working with another person authentically. Avoid misunderstandings and directly share your true self and emotion. Graduates around you are the ones that supported and loved you to get here today. Family exists in many ways. Those whom you call family are your parents, your siblings, your extended family, friends, and even those you choose to be part of your family. Your family is proud, and that would be an understatement. Your family is actually amazed by all that you accomplished to overcome any and all obstacles you have faced. Parents, from my heart, truly from my heart, I say thank you. You have made a dream of graduation a reality for your child. Now, parents, I want to ask you to do one more thing. It's time to set a little reality for your child. Ask them to get a job, go to college, move out, or pay their rent. And have a little bit of reality in their life so you parents, and this is what I truly wish for you, you can have some peace and quiet. I am also blessed with a staff of fierce allies. My staff is just absolutely amazing, and we all come together as allies to work for students. I have seen our teachers buying snack food, rewards, food, clothing out of their own pocket. It's interesting because educators work in the only profession where they give away things from their own home at work to make a difference. The fierce allies I work with challenge young minds without losing their own. Our students connect with that. Our students weave the teachers into their memories, their dreams, and in a way make teachers part of their family. So in that respect, our teachers embody what Krista McAuliffe said many years ago. They touch the future. Thank you, teachers. Like a candle, our administrators and school board consume themselves to light the way for others. They laid the foundation for Hidden Lake to exist. Malcolm X actually stated that education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today. Thank you for giving us this passport of learning to make a difference for kids. We as a school district believe in the students sitting before us. We ask that you make us proud. Graduates, you have all you need to succeed in life, and within you, the examples of strengths are many. Today, we have graduates who found that strength and connection working with horses, working overnights, supervising adults, or setting a personal goal to just get done this year, and setting records for how many classes they completed. And that's despite any mistakes they had made before or any life events they had experienced. What I see is an incredible story behind each and every face sitting before us. Thank you for sharing your life and you with us. In closing, I'm proud and humbled by your strength. Remember to be open, honest, and direct with others. Most of all, I ask that you extend grace, mercy, and forgiveness. And remember, life is remarkable, but commonality, our commonality together, is what connects you to a larger self. Live and be bigger than your story. Thank you. I would like to now ask Mark Belnay to join us up on stage.
Hi, guys. I'd like to take a brief moment to acknowledge a few of the people that have helped make Hidden Lake High School the special place that we all call home. To Ms. Helselbeck, we send our love and appreciation and the hope that each day will be as amazing as front row seats at a Fish concert. For Ms. Marlatt, we bequeath front row seats for every World Cup match America will host in 2026. For Ms. Dadley, there is a hope that she will retire to a desert island populated by nothing but dachshunds and their Italian trainer named Giovanni. And for Mr. Chisholm, there is the certainty that you will change more lives in your next stop as an educator, while continuing to maintain the staunch belief that this is the year the Bears actually look like a real football team. In all seriousness, the four of you have helped to make our school a better place for our students, and we will be a lesser place without your presence. You were indeed heroes of Hidden Lake High School. We call ourselves heroes at Hidden Lake because it is a word that defines both the students and the teachers simultaneously. Heroes don't have to wear capes or fly across the sky. They don't have to wield superpowers. They don't have to fight the villain or slay the dragon. They just need to make the world a better place through their actions, however small and seemingly unimportant. I'd like to take some time and mention some of the heroes I have met this year and how they represent the true meaning of what Mr. Stewart and Mr. Chisholm have strived to create here at Hidden Lake High School. Moses Vargas and Judah Duriez, you both showed us that real heroes teach through actions and not words. Shadow taught us that heroes come in all shapes and sizes. He may not be able to go on all the rides at Elitch's, but he will make the world a better place, reminding everyone that the most basic human trait we can share is compassion for our brothers and sisters. Hallie Tate Strong reminded us that the greatest superpower a hero can have is perseverance. Wendy Marufo Perez exemplified a true hero with a work ethic that will bring her success regardless of the pathway she chooses for herself in the future. Gabe and Keyshawn Johnson. They both showed that even after years of sibling rivalry and the desire to bury each other alive in the backyard, they can unite and celebrate their graduation before once again trying to bury each other in the backyard. If an award could be handed out for the most inconspicuous hero, it would go to Emily Banuelos for simply being consistently great regardless of the situation. I will truly miss you, my dear. Sometimes the greatest superpower is a hero with heart, and in Kenya Fernandez Guerra resides one without boundaries or limits. It is what truly makes you the special young lady you are today. Ismahan showed that the beauty in a smile can be the greatest superpower in a hero's arsenal. You light up every room you enter. Oswaldo Escobedo Navarros and Marcus Martinez show that humor, humility, and integrity are the true characteristics of all heroes. Kevin Leal, you are my hero because in you is everything that I could possibly ask for if I were to one day have a son. For Bear, there is the certainty that you will represent your family and your heritage with the greatest of honor and integrity, because in you one can find the measure of what true excellence is in this world. Aldiana Sanesteven will forever be remembered for the hard work and the excellence she displayed each day in my class, And I thank her for simply being a wonderful young lady I was proud to share a classroom with over the past few years. Yuri Winfrey brightened my day with laughter, a strange love of the color purple, and her on and off again relationship with a Ghanaian prince named Omar. Your colonizer loves you, kiddo. Wakanda forever. If heroes were measured by their level of insanity, Hugh Molnar would be the head of the Justice League. Thank you for being someone that made each and every day fun for me and reminded me that if I can teach you and not lose my sanity, I can teach anyone. The beautiful Dulce Alba. You show that heroism is making those around you realize that they are capable of anything as long as they believe in themselves and work for it. Not all heroes have the easiest of journeys, and in J. Sean Hobson, we have the evidence. This young man has defied all expectations and grown into someone that I have no doubt will be a hero to those in his life from this day forward. Itzel Enriquez is another example of never judging heroism by the size of the individual. She may be diminutive in stature, but there is untapped potential in her that could change the world if it were to ever be released. And to John Manzanares, I say the following with all of my heart. You are and always will be your mom's hero because of the amazing young man you are, and I know that you will live your life in ways that will honor her for every breath you take. In the end, you are all heroes. Heroes because you chose to rise above the pressures and the challenges of life. Heroes teach others by being and doing the things that need to be done and not expecting accolades or cheers. These heroes wear gray and burgundy robes and began their journey in the hallway at Hidden Lake High School. Today is about you and all the barriers you have overcome to make this moment happen. Be proud, be bold, be humble, but most of all, be you. Remember that life is a mystery and that the time is a resource that you need not waste. Create memories with those you love and fill your world with a cacophony of laughter. Love who you want to love with every ounce of your heart, and then love them some more. Travel the world and fill your life with experiences. Share a latte and conversation with your grandparents. Look up old friends and seek out new ones. Remember that life is not lived on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, or Instagram. Life is not a 3x5 glass screen. Life is what is outside of the window you seek. Others do not write the story of your life. You do. Be the author of an extraordinary life in which you are time's master and not its slave. Go out and leave your mark on this world. Change the life of someone you love and stand up for those that cannot stand up for themselves. Speak out for those who do not have a voice and remind the world that regardless of race, gender, age, or sex, that everyone deserves the right to live their life on their own terms. That is what heroes do. They change the status quo. They push the limits of what is possible. Thank you for spending a bit of your time with me this year and reminding me why I have been a teacher for 30 years. I would like to now introduce a young lady that I have grown to love and admire over the past few years. She is going to share a closing message with you. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Brittany Taylor. Please remember these 4 words as you leave here today, because they indeed are true of each and every one of you here. Thank you all for making me a better teacher this year. Now it is your challenge to grow out and change the world you live in. Thank you, and I love you all.
Good morning, fellow graduates, families, and guests. Today we gather to celebrate a significant milestone in our lives, our high school graduation. As we reflect on these past years, we should be proud of all we've accomplished. We've learned valuable lessons, established lifelong friendships, and developed skills that will serve us well in the years to come. But let's not forget the people who have helped us reach this point. Our teachers, mentors, and family members who have supported us every step of the way. We owe them a debt of gratitude for their dedication to our education and personal growth. If it weren't for the support and unconditional love from them, we truly wouldn't have succeeded. It taught me that going through hard times shows a person just how strong and resilient they can be. Hidden Lake has helped me in so many ways. They provided me with a supportive and caring environment where I excelled academically and personally. The teachers and staff offered guidance and encouragement whenever I needed it. I even went to horse therapy, which was one of my fondest memories of Hidden Lake and my CBITS group. All of us here at Hidden Lake are heroes in our own ways. But to my family, I am a hero because I show up for them day in and day out. I am a hero when I offer an ear to listen and a shoulder to cry on. I am my mom's hero because no matter what, I am there for her when she needs comforting or assisting with anything. And so, I want to thank my family for giving me the opportunity to be heroes in your lives. I am grateful for the chance to be a part of my family, and I promise to continue to show up for you guys and to be there for you, and to love you with all my heart, because that's what heroes do. Graduation is special to me because at a young age, I went through losing my home and missing my first year of high school. I came to Hidden Lake right before COVID started, but I managed to stay unconquered through it all. I am grateful for the support and help that I've gotten at Hidden Lake. At one point, I wanted to quit, but I knew my potential, and I knew that the hassle was going to be worth it all, the happiness that I feel now. Some advice I want to give to my fellow graduates. Whether you face personal struggles, career setbacks, or other challenges, it's important to remember that you have the power to overcome them. Perseverance is key when it comes to navigating difficult times. It's not about being fearless or never giving up, but rather having the determination to keep moving forward even when things feel impossible. When you're in the midst of a storm, it can be hard to see that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, but that doesn't mean that it isn't there. Above all, believe in yourself and your ability to come out on the other side. Keep pushing yourself even when it feels like there's no progress being made. With time and effort, you will get through anything and emerge stronger than ever. And finally, I want to thank my brother, Mr. Belnay, Ms. Northcott, and my whole Hidden Lake family. But most importantly, I want to thank my hero, my mom. Now, as we embark on the next phase of our lives, we face new challenges and opportunities. But remember, we are equipped with the tools and knowledge to overcome any obstacle that comes our way. Let's go into the world and make a positive impact, whether it's in our communities, our careers, or beyond. And let's strive to be the best versions of ourselves. So congratulations, class of 2023. We made it, and I have no doubt that we'll continue to achieve great things in the years to come. Thank you.
Our next student speaker is an amazing young lady. If you would please welcome to the stage Karime Anahi Rivera Hernandez.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Karime, and I am a 2023 Hidden Lake graduate. I would like to start off by thanking everyone's families for coming and showing support for their students. And to the class of 2023, congratulations! I started going to Hidden Lake in December of 2019 with hardly any credits. It was the middle of my sophomore year, and I showed up with not an idea of what's to come, but with the help of the knowledgeable and caring teachers, I slowly began to realize that there is a better and easier way to get through school. Sure enough, as a result, I became confident in myself and knew I would be able to obtain any level of education that I put my mind to. Hidden Lake was my salvation because even though times were rough, especially through COVID, my teachers were there to help me through the years. Speaking of COVID, I would like to acknowledge the hell that the lockdown put through us. We had to learn a new way to function, as well as comprehend what was going on with our world. It was rough, for us as well as our families. The mental and financial struggles students, teachers, and families had to endure during this time should not be overlooked. This pandemic has tested our resilience and challenged us. As we move forward, let us not forget the lessons we learned during this pandemic and continue to support one another and practice kindness and appreciation. I would like to take the time to thank the Hidden Lake staff for making my time at Hidden Lake a very appreciated educational experience. And that goes as far as basic learning skills, life skills and knowledge, and social skills. The teachers taught me that it is okay to not be okay, to ask for help when I need it, and to be confident in everything that I do. Congratulations, class of 2023. Our hard work and dedication has paid off, and now we are ready to take the next steps in our journey. Remember to follow your dreams, even though they'll take you down a path that is different from the one that you originally started with. And sometimes surprises are the best things that can happen to you. We are capable of achieving great things, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for us. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, honored guest, I would now like to present to you the class of 2023.
Damas y caballeros, invitados de honor, quiero presentarles a la clase de 2023. Brittany Nicole Taylor would like to thank my mom for being my hero, my family, and my Hidden Lake family. Karime Rivera Hernandez. Karime would like to thank the people who love and support me. Gabe Johnson. Aldiana Arevelo Santesteven. Aldiana would like to thank everyone at Hidden Lake for not giving up on me. Kayla Jade Andrada. Kayla would like to thank her dad for always pushing her and never giving up on her. Janae Marie Alvarado. Janae would like to thank God and her family for coming. I love you. Dulce Giovanna Alba. Wendy Aguilar Gonzalez. Wendy would like to thank her parents and boyfriend who have supported her through her journey. Isaac Francis Archibek. Isaac would like to thank everyone who supported and pushed him. Thank you, Miss Heard. Mario Acosta. Mario would like to thank all the teachers for the support. Zaire Dun. Ruby Corrales Madrigal. Stacy Copeland. Amber Cooper. Amber would like to thank her mom for always pushing her to graduate. Magali Cisneros Perez. Magali would like to thank her mom and dad. Jesus Castillo. Anaya Lene Cardenas would like to thank her whole support team, but especially to her grandma and Nino and Nina. Hope Elizabeth Brewer. Hope would like to thank God and because we have each other. Ariel Bradley. Matthew Armand Bates. Thank you to everyone that supported me. Tyler James Barton. Tyler would like to thank his mom for pushing him to finish, also Mr. Balney and Miss Brule for making him believe in him and including his sister and girlfriend. I love you all. Emily Ruby Banuelos. Julian Frankie Ayala. Julian would like to thank his mom and dad for always believing in him and pushing him farther. Jackie Gonzalez. Jackie would like to thank all the teachers this year, especially Miss Heard and Miss Snyder. Maria Gonzalez. Maria would like to thank her parents for always believing there and for pushing her through every obstacle to get there. Alma Elizabeth Garcia Manzo. Alma would like to thank all of the teachers that helped her graduate and her family for supporting her. Aaliyah Janae Garcia would like to thank her parents for the sacrifices allowing her to attend a different school to make her graduation happen. Flor Anaí Garcia Munoz would like to thank her mom and dad. Maria Monique Gallegos. Mariah would like to thank her mom and dad for never giving up on her and always pushing her to do her best. Brian Galindo Carrillo. Brian would like to thank his sister and family for supporting him. Sadie Fisher. Sadie, this is for you, Grandma. Thank you for everything. Keep watching over me from above. Kenya Fernandez Guerra. Kenya would like to thank her dad, office staff, and Mr. Stewart for making her a better person. Isaac Felix. Tomas Michael Fallon III. Tomas would like to thank all of his teachers, family, and friends. Oswaldo Escobedo Navarro. Thank you, Miss Norcott, for pushing me, and I want to thank my brother and family for always being there. Liliana Evelyn Escobar Ponce. I would like to thank my mom and Mr. Berry. Thanks to you, I am walking here. Judah Duriez. Judah would like to thank Jesus Christ, for being with him. Gunnar John Lanny McComb. Gunnar would like to thank his family and everyone that supported him through his journey. Kale Logan Kansak. Mrs. Brown, thanks for being my first and last class. Thank you, everyone, for getting me through high school. Keyshawn Johnson. Krissa Jasmine Fletcher. Krissa would like to thank Mr. Perez for pushing her to be her best, Mrs. Fisher for helping and supporting her, and her mom for always being there. Giovanni Angelo Ibanez. Delissa Hurtado would like to thank her dad and grandpa and her mom. Raul Hernandez Murillo. Thank you, Ms. Norcott, for helping with math. Thank you to my mom for believing in me. Sierra Hubbard. Kiara Laura Hurd. Kiara would like to shout out her family and friends. I did it, thanks for the push. Oscar Alejandro Hernandez Santiago. Jorge Gutierrez Martinez. Jesus Guadalupe Guerrero Jr. Jesus, I just want to thank my mom for everything and believing in me. Jack Gorange. Thank you to my teachers and my family. Alberto Gonzalez. Alberto would like to thank his dad. Thank you for supporting me all the way. Janessa Marie Gonzalez. Janessa would like to thank her mother in heaven and my father. You will always be my hero. Happy birthday, Grandma. Angel Anthony Montelongo Hernandez. Angel would like to thank his teachers and parents that kept pushing him to get it done. Hugh Molnar. He would like to thank all the amazing staff for being very helpful. Also, thank his family for always believing in him. Nazarena Angélica Rodríguez. Le quiere dar gracias a sus abuelos por todo. My mom and my sisters and friends, I wouldn't have done it without you. Diego Armando Ramos Sanchez would like to thank all his loved ones and everyone that pushed him to make this possible. Irma Imelda Ramirez would like to thank her mom for supporting her and always being by her side. Isaac Ramirez. I would like to thank my mom for supporting me. Daniela Parra. Daniela would like to thank her teachers for pushing her to graduate. Emily Ayer Perez. Emily would like to thank everyone who stood by her side. Matthew Pays. Caleb Horta. Caleb would like to thank his mom and dad and grandma for pushing him to graduate. Jaspar Jose Orozco Gomez is thankful for his drive to finish. Ciro Ismael Nava Guevara would like to thank all of his teachers. They all contributed to his achievements. Juan David Najera Aceves. Juliciana Yolana Montoya. She would like to thank her parents. Without the love and support, she would not have been crossing the stage. Naidelin Sandoval Nahar. Yori Winfrey. Carlos Vigil. Jaden Thorne Malak. Thank you, Alexis, John, Alex, and all my teachers for supporting me and helping me get through my time here and supporting me. Destiny Meadows. Destiny would like to thank her mom and dad for always believing in her. Also, I want to thank my son and Mrs. Snyder for giving me courage and strength. Lawrence McCarty. Marcus Ray Martinez. Marcus would like to thank himself for pushing and not giving up and thanking his family. I love you and thank you for pushing me. Jose Antonio Martinez. Thank you to my mom and my dad and all my teachers that helped me along the way. Wendy Marufo Pérez. Le da gracias a su mamá y su papá. Adrian Marquez Colmenero. I would like to thank God and my parents for blessing my life every day. Elijah Mays. Julian Gage Lugo. Thank you to all my teachers that helped me get here. Tony Joshua Lopez. Tony would like to thank all his staff and teachers. Ana Isabel Leiva Torres. Ana would like to thank Ashley, Jacob, Emily, Nancy, Nikki, mi mamá y mi papá, Juan y María. I would not be standing here graduating without you.
Thank his parents, school, and teachers.
Kevin Leal would like to thank his parents and his teachers. Miguel Andres Leal. I want to thank Ms. Kim, Mr. Balney, and Ms. Gale for being supportive and helping me get done. I'd also like to thank my mother for pushing me to get done. Carla Jimena Sanchez Quinones. Thank you for believing in me, Mom. Shadow Sanchez. Shadow would like to thank everyone for being there to push him through. Emiliano Salcido. Emiliano would like to thank his mom and his girlfriend for supporting him and God for never leaving his side. Kayla Ann Romero. Kayla would like to thank the lovely counselors for helping make this happen. Angel Luciano Romero. Alandra Rodriguez. Uriah Lauren Santesteven. Uriah would like to thank her family and teachers that pushed her to be where she is today. Jocelyn Alexandra Uribe Perez. Emilio Tristan. Fatima Tovar Salcedo. Thank you to all my teachers and to my mom and my brother for always supporting me. Cameron Stillman. Thank you to my mom for always being there for me. Joshua Daniel Valdez. Joshua would like to thank every teacher for getting him through this year. Also, very appreciative of his friends and family helping achieve his goals. Moses Vargas. Thank you to all the teachers who helped through and always supported him. Bryant Velasquez Caldera. Sunny Velasquez. Elijah Vidales. Elijah would like to thank his mom and dad and grandpa watching above. Jayla Monique Vidales. Would like to thank mom and dad y mis viejitos for everything. Junior Rogelio Zambrado Rosales. Junior would like to thank the doubters for pushing him to prove himself. Itzel Enriquez. John Manzanares. Jayshawn Hobson.
Fun stuff. Wasn't that fun? To watch these graduates come across the stage with their absolute pride showing. Thank you so much. I would also like to honor the graduates of the class of 2023 who were unable to attend tonight. We offer our sincerest congratulations and well wishes for our future. We're already pushing over 130 graduates as of today. Would any graduates who will be joining the military please stand and be recognized?
Los estudiantes que se unirán a las Fuerzas Armadas, por favor, pónganse de pie para recibir nuestro reconocimiento.
As a graduate joining the military, we thank you for your dedication to our country.
Gracias por su dedicación a nuestra nación.
Would all of our scholarship and award recipients please stand and be recognized as winners of those awards?
Los estudiantes que han recibido becas y premios, pónganse de pie para recibir nuestro reconocimiento.
Would the following students please stand and be recognized? Ruby Corrales and Hugh Molnar. These two young students are honor graduates of Hidden Lake High School.
Los estudiantes que se gradúen con honores de la Escuela Preparatoria Hidden Lake, pónganse de pie para recibir nuestro reconocimiento.
And this is a great group. I talked about them earlier. Would Mario Acosta, Kenya Fernandez Guerrera, Sadie Pfizer, Jackie Gonzalez, Jack Goringe, Hugh Molnar, and Irma Ramirez. And in addition, we'd like to recognize Adrian Marquez Colmenero. All of those students are graduating as an 11th grader, and Adrian's doing it as a 10th grader. You actually embody our competency-based systems here in Hidden Lake High School, where you took a hold of your own education and created your own plan to get here today. Audience, before we get to the best part of the ceremony, we ask that you remain in your seats until the end of the ceremony. Your graduates will meet you outside of the auditorium. So, here's that moment, guys. Will the class of 2023 please rise? You know what, guys? I couldn't have said it better. You see how your families and people support you and love you. I have two things for you. So this is that moment you've all been waiting for as a class for the final time. Please move your tassels to the left. I now certify the students here today have met their individual requirements for graduation from Hidden Lake High School. You are now graduates. Congratulations. Okay, Mark. Thank you, guys.